Hi, it's Lisa Cuneo, and welcome to my scrapbook table. I'm continuing to work on the wedding album. I think I might actually get it finished at the crop I'm at this weekend. So I have some photos, indoor photos of the wedding party. I have some more that are outside that I like a little better, but I still wanted to have photos of them at the front of the church. So I pulled out, I'm using almost exclusively 49 and Market Moonlit Garden for these pages. I have some, this is almost like fabric paper. I don't know how else to describe it. I found it on Amazon, and I have a few different ones that I just like the soft look of for these wedding photos. And so I'm placing that in the center of the 12 by 12. I just matted these in like a crumb cake tan color, which if I were doing it over, I would have picked a different color, but done is better than perfect. Here I'm making use of some of the embellishment clusters that I made a couple weeks ago. I love having these already done. It makes this process go a little more smoothly for me. I just pick one or two that fit the page and the space that I have, and then add a little bit else to the page, and I'm good. So I'm adding this dragonfly, no particular reason, it just happens to be circular, and I felt like I needed something round with all the angles happening down there. And I'm using, I cut up a bunch of sprigs from a Tim Holtz Sizzix die set. It's a little tiny mason jar, and then all these leafy bits and flowers that you can fill the mason jar with. So I just cut a bunch in some greens and tans and have them on hand. You'll see them a couple other times this month as I put up videos from this weekend. They're nice little fillers. And here's a leaf that I had cut off of something else to put in there. And I just kind of make a nice leafy cluster down here at the bottom, and then I will go ahead and add some of those same leaves around the embellishment cluster that's on the top left. So Brian and Kayla planned their wedding very quickly. They got engaged in June and got married in November. They didn't want to wait a long time to get married. And so they had a mismatched number of attendants because one of Brian's friends was already in a wedding that day that had been planned for a long time. And another of them could not get away from he's a minister, and their church had already had an event planned that weekend for a long time, and he's the only minister at that church, and it's far away from Tennessee, and he just couldn't get there. So Brian only had 3 guys standing up with him, while Kayla had 5 attendants, but it didn't matter. It was special. Brian's attendants were 2 good friends from college and one from here in Ohio. And one of Kayla's attendants is her sister, and the others are friends. One was a friend from college, one from church, and I'm not sure about the other. So for the journaling, all I'm doing is writing their names left to right for each group, just so I have a record of that. I know the guys. One, I had to check their last name, but I know them, but I don't know all the girls, and I know I wouldn't remember later, so I just asked Kayla, and she kindly texted me quickly the the names so I could get them jotted down on here. You can see I made a tag there and punched a hole and created a little reinforcer. Here I was waiting for the last name of the one guy from Brian's college. I thought his name was Brad, but I couldn't remember his last name. And so I was just hanging on till I heard from Bri. And he texted too, and I got that filled in there. Here I'm just adding a little more to the top. This 49 Market Moonlit Garden is so pretty. Even though there's some green in it and some blues, it's all very neutral looking, and it really helps with these photos that have such bright colors in them. I couldn't find a collection that combined these colors in a way that I wanted for these pages, so this is what I ended up using, and I'm just so thrilled with it. So here are the still shots. I'm so glad you joined me today. Thank you. I hope you have a great day. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I hope you get to craft something soon. Bye.